Welcome to a special WNIN Newsmaker segment that highlights local businesses. Joining us today is Sarah Capehart, Chief Joy Officer at Alegria Accessories. Thank you for bringing joy to us today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me about what kind of products and services your business provides.
Absolutely. So our product is handmade jewelry, but the true service, or I think the product we provide, is we are creating jobs in Honduras for young ladies that grew up at an orphanage there called Faith Home that my parents were the founding directors of. And the young women do not find safe living wage jobs when they age out. And it's led to a lot of poverty, even exploitation. So after hearing about that for 20 years, it was time for me to do something. And I started a jewelry brand. And so young women now have a safe full-time job in Honduras handcrafting the jewelry.
So as someone, I assume that they're teaching them how to make these and then it's sent here to be sold, or is that?
So actually handcrafting jewelry in Honduras is quite a trade that many women pick up there.
Maybe something they kind of grow up learning how to do. Okay.
And there are classes, there are just kind of, it's passed along. Like we might pass along to our kids how to cook or sew or can, garden. That's something that they pass along to each other. We have 3 supervisors there that have become very, very good at their craft. And so as we bring on a new artisan, they will train them in what we would like to see in the quality.
And so what types of jewelry are they making?
Everything is a fashion jewelry product, so it's going to be generously 14 karat gold plated or sterling silver plated. It's all hypoallergenic. That's taken some fun sourcing in Honduras, but we're there. We use all genuine stones, like this is going to be a rose quartz. We have moonstone, pearl, lots of different stones that we can source there in Bisuterias in Honduras. Our metals, mostly we do have to source outside of the country, because we want to make sure of the quality of it. But they're hand fashioning the pieces together, usually with traditional wire wrapping techniques, and just designing gorgeous pieces that are original for them.
So remind me, how long have you been in business?
Just a little over 3 years.
Okay.
So
and where are you located? I mean, you actually have a brick and mortar? Is it website? I mean,
yes.
Both?
So we have an office, a fulfillment office in Innovation Point at 318 Main Street, just a few blocks away. But we're an online presence only when it comes to retail. Okay. So online, I also will do pop-ups all over at our First Fridays and the craft shows and street festivals and things like that. But mostly we're focusing on expanding into wholesale and partnering with brick and mortar stores so that they can carry our collection there.
So how do you see your business growing? I mean, that's kind of a nice little segue there, and maybe expanding.
Well, we always want to enlist new joy creators, which is what we call our customers, and help them shop on our website and shop directly with us. But the biggest way we would like to grow over the next 3 to 5 years is to expand our wholesale so that more stores can carry our jewelry in person. Jewelry just sells better in person
When people
than from
can
a
see
picture.
it, right? And because it does look different in pictures a lot of times. I've had that happen.
Absolutely.
So what challenges have you faced, and how did you overcome those challenges?
The first huge challenge was just a mindset shift. First of all, although my parents lived in Honduras, I had not. So I did not speak any Spanish at all. So my daily routine is to practice Spanish on Duolingo to continue to become better at just overcoming that language barrier, but the culture barrier, and just having a North American mindset that, no fault of our own, it's how we grew up. But it's a different culture and a different society in Honduras, and they grew up differently. So being able to bridge the culture gap is probably my biggest obstacle I've had to overcome, and not seeing us as heroes, actually the young women that are making a life for themselves and a job for themselves by carving out a beautiful niche and creating handcrafted jewelry. They're the heroes. They're the ones that are survivors and overcoming and creating jewelry. I just happen to be the lucky person that gets to bring it to the United States. So
do you travel to Honduras?
I have. I've been down 9 times the last 3 years.
Oh my goodness.
So originally, there was just a lot of legal work that had to be done that I couldn't do any other way than sitting across from a lawyer at a bank in Honduras. Then just working through sourcing, working through building relationships, working through training the young women to be leaders in the company there. Our manager, I would trust her with the future of the company any day, but it's taken some learning from her and from me. And that's been mostly what I've been focusing on lately is leadership training and empowering them to take over the company there in Honduras.
So what would you say is the most gratifying aspect of your business?
Just watching as the young women's lives change, watching their children get to go to school and be healthy and grow up with proper nutrition, and a mom who can spend the time she needs to with her children, but yet work a job where she can provide for them. Hearing them say things like, the first year I went down, please take me and the kids home in your suitcase.
Oh.
And now having them say, I don't want to go with you anymore. I love the life I'm building here.
That's great.
We're making a change.
So
That's the most gratifying.
how can people get the joy?
You can go to our website, which is alegriaaccessories.com. And I'm sure that word is a little strange. It's the word joy in Spanish. So it's ALEGRIA accessories.com. And that's our website where you can order, and you can even pick up here on Main Street at our office, or we can ship all over the United States. Or you can go to our website and find all of the stores that carry us and go shop in person. Go and see it and try it and touch it and support local boutiques too.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm anxious to see it.
Yes, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.